Dickey here, answering the question, what is a Roth IRA? A Roth IRA is a individual retirement account, but for money that you've already paid tax on. Now, the beauty of the Roth IRA is that since you've already paid tax on it, you don't have to pay tax on it down the road when you pull it out of the IRA. Now, an IRA in and of itself is just an account. It means nothing about how it's invested. Got clients that come into me all the time. Oh, I put my money into a credit union or a bank or whatever institution, and it's not done anything. Well, it's not done anything because you haven't told anybody what to do with it. You haven't invested it, just like your 401k at work. You got other clients that come in and go, hey, I got the best 401k. It's working great. It's running. Like, no, you've invested it. And kudos for you. Because if your 401k is doing well, then you did a great job. It's not actually managed by your company or the company that's holding the money for your company. You actually do. Now, you might have taken their suggestions and guidelines in the cafeteria of mutual funds that are inside of there, but you're doing the job. So the same thing you should do that with that is with your Roth IRA. Now, the reason Roth IRAs are important is that there are maxes that you can put in. So like for 2023, you can put in $6,500 into a Roth IRA. You can also put in $7,500 if you're over 50, like myself. Mm-hmm. Now, the nice thing about having your own IRA is that you can invest in anything you want. If you want to invest in Apple, you can. If you want to invest in Microsoft, since it's down 30%, you can. I mean, if you want to invest in Tesla, go for it. But you have the choice of what you invest in. You can invest in mutual funds, ETFs, CDs. I mean, nothing, but it's under your control on what you do. Now, there's some rules and regulations on when you can pull the money out and whatever, but I mean, typically after 59 and a half, you can pull it out whenever you want to do that. Now, we'll warn you, there is a 5-year clause on there. So try to open it up 5 years before you hit 59 and a half. So you don't run into any of those issues. And I don't want to mar into that, but just remember the 5-year rule on the Roth. But generally speaking, with the Roth, if you're putting money in, and let's just say you put in $5,000 a year, and for the next 20 years, you've got 100,000 in there, but the market's done well. So now it's worth $200,000. You don't have to pay tax on any of that $200,000, which is a pretty solid deal for you. But you can use that for anything you want. Now, there are some reasons that you can pull the money out sooner. And again, I don't want to go in the weeds on it, but there are hardships where if you need it for medical, some other hardships on there. I don't want to go into the weeds on that, but there are some reasons you can pull it out without having a penalty. But if you pull the money out before 59 and a half, there's a 10% penalty, but only on the gains. So if you put $5,000 in and a year from now, you need the $5,000 back and it's grown $500. So it's worth $5,500. Pull the 5,000, leave the 500 in there and you don't have the penalty. You just get your money. Now, again, I'm not suggesting pulling money out. These are usually for long-term investment goals. And specifically talk to a financial advisor and a tax person before you do any of this stuff. But whether or not a Roth IRA is good for you, again, depends on your situation and whether you actually qualify. Now, there are some rules. There are some income validations and some income reasons for you can put money into a Roth or not. There's also what are called Roth conversions, and there's ways to get around the income rules, because if you make too much money, you're not able to put money directly into a Roth. There's called backdoor Roths. And again, I don't want to go into the weeds on those kind of things, but understand that there's different ways for different people at different income levels to be able to put the money in. But the nice thing about the Roth is that you can put in $50 a month, $10 a month. I mean, whatever you want. Start little, work your way up to it, start putting money in there, control what you're doing with your money, and long-term Roth, put up your own financial plan. And that's what a Roth IRA is. Dickey out.